This is Hayden Mears, editor-in-chief of the Deadbeat Critics, and I'm here with Goku, about to interview Goku about Goku.
Power levels 8,000. How? Wait, it's over 9.
How do you do all of the screaming? I mean, that's a lot of screaming you got to do.
Yeah, it's not all in one sitting, obviously, but you know,
Right.
there were times where I did 12-hour days once, I remember, in a row doing
Right.
Dragonball. I don't think I could do that again, but you know, I'm a former professional brass player, and there's a lot of breathing exercises involved in that, and a lot of breathing strength that you build up. I was a former singer, and I was choir director, so you learn how to use your voice properly.
Right.
Maybe I have some genetic talents or gifts I'm unaware of in terms of the resilience of my voice. I don't know. There's no way to compare that to anybody else. You know, I don't know how to answer that question other than what I just, you know.
Yeah, no, it's a good answer. I scream once and I'm done talking for the day. So, you know.
Well, if you scream once and you're done talking for the day, that tells me you're not using enough breath support and you're clenching here.
That's probably true.
So you want to really throw a copious amount of air. In fact, oftentimes after sessions, my stomach muscles and my diaphragm hurts. Like,
really?
Yeah, because that's where I'm working. Like,
yeah.
I'm working down here and squeezing. I'm relaxing the diaphragm and then using those muscles I'm filling up a giant bellows and I'm squeezing from the bottom up. So it's like you're
yeah.
you know, and you fill from the bottom up. And then, so a lot of times in a take, if you heard what I was doing before, you know, they'd roll video, and then as you hear beeps, you'd hear me, if you could hear this, because they cut it off, you'd hear me going, like, you know, just like that quiet before. You know, like how it goes, and so you'll hear me doing that. And I think anybody does it, but it's usually timed out, right?
It's that bottom up thing. Yeah.
Well, it's timed up with when you're going to release, so you have to time it, because your timing's off. Oh, it wasn't ready. It's always a rhythm,
right?
So you can bellow that scream. And luckily, with digital recording, we get as many takes as we want, as long as the studio's open. And it doesn't take me nearly as long as it used to get a scream right. It used to take me anywhere from 12 to 20 takes, and now it takes me 1 to 3 takes, and that's after 20 years of doing it, you know. So anybody who does it gets better at it, unless you don't care, you know. And everybody on the show cares, so I think everybody's improved on the show over the last 20 years.
That's awesome.
The Tournament of Power opened my eyes. No way I can stay at the same level I'm at now. I'm fired up.
So, kind of tell our viewers about how this movie furthers Goku's story.
Well, here's the problem. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you haven't?
So yeah, we only record the trailer Friday.
Oh, really?
So we don't know. We know whatever's on that trailer. That's what I know.
Okay.
You know, that's it. I mean, I would love to be able to say. And if I could say more, just so those of you think I'm lying, I'd say I know a lot, but I can't talk about it. I really don't know.
Right.
I can't wait.
I've always thought of him as this like loving but absent father. And
where'd you get the loving part from? No, I
mean, would you say that he puts his need to improve over his sense of family?
What I've gleaned from comments by Akira Toriyama and parts of the script and things I've heard about the end of Super that I have not seen yet, as much as Goku likes his family and loves his family, or which isn't always articulated in the show, if he's on a romantic dinner date with Chi-Chi and a strong fighter shows up, guess what he's going to enjoy more?
Yeah, exactly.
Fighting that strong guy. Not necessarily to defend Earth. Like, here's what happened. Him and Chi-Chi are at a romantic dinner. Bad guy breaks in. Goku can sense he's really strong. 2 things happen. He feels like he needs to defend everybody in the restaurant, and he's really excited about it. Like, I'm so glad a bad guy came in with a gun. I can't wait. Like, that's what we've been gleaning from Goku this whole time. Right. So that's how I think he'd feel. And then he'd be thinking, man, it's really hard having that long conversation with Chi-Chi. I'm glad that bad guy came in there and really made my night. That's what he would do.
Would you say that is his greatest weakness as a character?
I don't know. How is it a weakness?
Like,
I'm asking you to tell me how it's a weakness.
He's an absent father. Like, he.
Well, how's that a weakness though? It might be a flaw, but
a flaw. That's
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I was being picky. Well, and one could, maybe it's who knows what Akira Toriyama was drawing on. I mean, absentee fathers can be a common thing in various walks of life. And I think they were more common in the 50s and 60s in America when you had, the mom's at home all the time, and the dad's gone on his career all the time, and now, you know, women are in the workforce, and now both the parents are gone. They have to buy daycare and stuff. So I'm sure there's absentee mothers sometimes, but probably more absentee fathers is my guess.
Right.
So I guess what I'm saying is like, I wonder if it's a metaphor for that, or if it's a description about, you know, maybe Akira Toriyama went through that. You know, his dad was gone a lot. I don't know. I don't know what he draws on. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he probably. I know he, like any artist, I'm sure he draws on real life experiences.
Well, that's all I've got for you today.
Well, thank
you so much.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, thank you.